Denis Zakaria, the AS Monaco midfielder, admits he was dissatisfied with his time at Chelsea and Juventus. Zakaria struggled at Juventus and Chelsea, where he spent last season on loan from the Bianconeri. "I didn't find it easy, but it was also the period in which I learned the most in my career," according to him. After going through a similar experience, you realize that you can't take anything for granted and that the only thing you can do is work to stay where you are. "Now I'm doing everything I can to put that moment behind me because it's very difficult for a player. When you have few options, even being physically prepared is difficult. Furthermore, you want to play but are unable to do so. It was also frustrating because the team wasn't doing well." Chelsea, Manchester United, and Liverpool are all interested in Lille defenders Leny Yoro and Thiago Santos, who are both centre-backs by trade. Although Chelsea is not particularly light in these positions, they are looking to the future and have been watching both players. Yoro, who turned 18 last month, is being viewed slightly more favourably than Santos. The Blues could lose Thiago Silva at the end of the season, so there could be room for the young central defender. However, at 18, Chelsea may not view Yoro as an immediate first-team option. A move for Yoro seems more likely if it came down to a choice between him and Santos. The Blues have Reece James as their first-choice right-back, with Malo Gusto covering him. Bringing in Santos would be difficult, as they are all around the same age. James has had numerous injuries, but since his return from a hamstring issue, he has looked fine. Chelsea's injury list has been updated with the additions of Leslie Ugochukwu and Noni Madueke, with Mauricio Pochettino set to speak to the media at Cobham any minute. It comes at the worst possible time. Both are currently fringe players, but with 2 games this week and a busy period ahead, now is the time for them to shine. For example, Ugochukwu, who cost Chelsea €27 million, would have been a strong contender to replace the suspended Conor Gallagher in midfield. He'll no longer have the opportunity. Madueke, who cost €35 million, has more players ahead of him in the queue for minutes, but with Gallagher and Ugochukwu out, we may see Cole Palmer play in the middle, making Madueke fairly likely to play this week if he doesn't injure himself. Pochettino's press conference later today should provide more information about their respective problems. Mauricio Pochettino, manager of Chelsea, has confirmed that one player will not play for the Blues tomorrow night. In his pre-match press conference, he stated that Christopher Nkunku will have to wait a little longer to make his debut. In recent weeks, Nkunku has returned to training, first individually, and now with the rest of his teammates. As his recovery has progressed, his return to the team has been somewhat mirrored by Romeo Lavia, who has also yet to be seen in a Chelsea shirt. There were hopes that the Frenchman would be involved in some capacity tomorrow night, with the big game against Manchester United providing an ideal opportunity to demonstrate his talent. Thanks for watching and subscribe to hear more.